So you're probably wondering why I have my motorcycle parked here right up against my car, and I will show you in a minute. I'm actually doing a little project that's a little invasive, and when I get to a certain point, as I found out last night about dark when I finished, that I cannot come completely apart with the seat assembly. So what I'll do to get inside there is to lay the seat assembly over against the car. I'll show you in a minute. Now the first part of the project here will be to pull off this panel here, this lower plastic panel that comes back to here. There are two screws, a good size screw there, one up there, and then back here are a couple of plastic to rubber grommets assembly things. Now the reason I'm doing all of this is to replace a gas line. I have done this once before, just the part that was worst. There were two pieces of gas tubing. And today I'm going to replace the back part. I'll probably do both actually. I got a better, more resistant kind of tubing. So that's my next step here. I'll take that off. It's fairly easy. So let's pick up here again. I have taken off the outer cover. My purpose here is to replace the gas line ahead of the filter there in white and towards the carburetor in front to the left. And that is new from a couple of months ago, but I was told at the shop to get a more heavy-duty one at a different shop, and so then I'm going to replace the back one here also. The problem is it goes down and around and then up into the frame assembly up under the seat, but the problem there is well, it's just a problem. I'll show you. So let's go back here. Because of this style of motorcycle, the gas tank is in the back with a little storage box here, and in this storage box I have already removed the battery and a protective cover. The battery goes down in there. It's about the size of a loaf of bread, the last 3 slices, so picture that as a tiny little battery, and that stuff there does not come apart easily. I was hoping that would maybe disconnect and I could lift this whole thing out. Now what I need to do is remove this piece, and as you can see it holds the seat here as well. So I will lift that out. It's all been taken apart. Last night I did this and came to a place where I couldn't continue. It was also getting dark. So now I'm going to lift that out and lean it against the car. That's why it's sitting close to the car here. Well, I'm down to just a few pieces, and over here, by the way, I took a long break. Not long after I started, I realized I had a problem with the hose. Now that would be the hose here and here. I had bought another one yesterday. Turns out it was not right, and I told him that when I saw it at the store at this bike shop, and he assured me it was right. Well, it isn't. It's it was too small. You have to insert the filter and some other things. So anyway, that's done. This is the new. I went to the sorry, I'm getting excited. Confused. But I went to the ITALIKA store and bought another one of these, the black original. I wish it was stronger, but that's what they have. But anyway, coming up here to the top, you see that I have the seat is lifted, and I have everything put back together. This belongs over there, but down in here, the battery is now back in place. All of this had to be loosened and taken up, which would not have been hard, except that these were not going to give up their place. I didn't want to push them through the hole in the bottom, so I just sort of leaned the whole seat against the car here. That's why it's so close. But that made it easier to put back together anyway, so that's that. And now that I have wasted about 22 minutes of my life trying to get this plate back into place, it looks like there is a form-fitting bottom they lie. And it looks like it fits up here. Also lie. I see exactly one way to put this back together, and it doesn't work. So I'm going to, and in the process, this little clamp here, which was a plastic, well, a metal clamp into plastic, I think it has broken. Probably my fault, but the rest of it is just shabby construction, poor engineering. I am going to leave that alone because I don't care. I don't give a shit, as we say in Kansas. And it's running. What I'm looking for is any leaks. There is the new fuel filter. And I will change oil and play around with it a bit more tomorrow. I'm done. Oh, I have a new spark plug too. Yay. I'm feeling so accomplished. But it did get to be kind of aggravating a couple of times. Let's see if this runs okay for a while. And that is done, but I don't have enough time now. I work slow. I work very slow, and I had a long break today with a lunch in the middle and went to the mall and drove to the dealership and stuff. But I had a good day, and it's done. I will do a bit more tomorrow. I'll add that later.